guys, this is Heather. One of my favorite meals when I was little was chili. My mom would make it for dinner and it would be so fantastic. Really warming, satisfying, just the right amount of spice but not too much. And I found it really comforting and warming on those cold winter evenings. So what we're going to do today is make a very simple and fully vegan version of chili so that we can have all of that comfort and warmth and delicious goodness of chili and at the same time be totally nourishing. Comfort food often gets a bad rap, but if something that gives us comfort is also filling our bodies with nutrients, then that's a win-win. Start out by sauteing some onion, finely chopped, and you can saute this in olive oil, water, which is what I'm doing, veggie broth, or if you want to get really rich in your chili, you could use red wine to saute. Just be careful as this is on high heat. You might need to add a little bit more water as you go. And then I'm going to add some chopped up garlic. You can do 2 cloves, 3 cloves, 10 cloves, whatever you like. Once those are nicely browned, you're going to throw in a can of diced tomatoes. And to make it a little bit thicker, you can also add a little bit of tomato paste or some crushed tomatoes. And the star of my chili are some red kidney beans. You can use canned. Be sure to drain and rinse them really well before you throw them in here. These ones were cooked in my pressure cooker, which is the new love of my life. Then you gotta get some spices in there. So either some chili powder, or you can do a mix of individual spices if you prefer. I'll give directions for each of those in the recipe, which you can find at the link below this video. And some salt, as much or as little as you think appropriate. I'm gonna put to taste because some people need more than others. And you can taste this as you go to make sure you get enough salt in there. Give it one last stir. And then we're gonna put the lid on and turn this all the way down to low and let it simmer. How long do you want to let that simmer for? As long as you can. You could do a quick chili and just let it simmer for about 10 minutes, or you could do a long, slow simmer and leave it for half an hour. You could put it in a slow cooker. The longer you can leave this, the better the flavors will come together. That's one of the secrets of really good cooking. Now, while that is simmering, what we're gonna do is make some cilantro coconut cream to drizzle and swirl on top. This is gonna be really simple. I've got some fresh cilantro here that has been washed and trimmed. And as some of you may know, I hate cilantro. Why on earth am I doing this? So there are a lot of people who like cilantro, a lot of people who love cilantro, and it's a typical herb that goes with chili, right? Now here's the thing. For those of us out there, because it's not just me, who hates cilantro, if you pair it with coconut, it somehow helps to neutralize whatever it is that we hate about the flavor of cilantro. Now don't get me wrong, if I was doing this by myself and not in a video, I would probably be using parsley right now. Because I love parsley. But for you, I am using the dreaded cilantro. Alright, so I'm just going to put more of that in there, but just to show you. So I'm going to then take some coconut milk. I already used part of this can in a smoothie yesterday. So I'm going to put coconut milk in there. Oh, there's a nice chunk. The thicker, the better. So if you can let your coconut milk separate by putting the can in the fridge and letting the top half get thicker and then just scoop up the top half, then do that. Alternatively, what you can do is use the coconut milk and add some shredded coconut to your blender. And then we blend. All right, let's see how this is. He's all right. And just a side note on the pressure cooker, to everyone who has told me to get one over the last however many years, thank you for continually telling me to. And thank you to my friend JL Fields, who finally explained to me in detail on a live Google Hangout on my channel what exactly an electric pressure cooker does. It is by far the best thing I have bought in my kitchen in the last, I don't know, 5, maybe more years. Key component of cooking is tasting before you sit down to eat. And this has been simmering for about 10 minutes. Super hot, so I've had this out for a few seconds. See how it is. I think it's up on the high end of my spice range, but it's really good. Oh, so steamy. So then you can just finish off a bowl with some coconut cilantro cream, should you wish, or not, if you don't. So that is a pretty easy, nourishing, warming winter meal for me. And I hope that you enjoy it if you give it a try. There's lots of variations you can make on this basic version. One of my favorites is to add mushrooms when I'm sauteing the onions and garlic. Leave me a thumbs up if you like chili. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or comments about this recipe. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every week with vegan recipes and nutrition tips. And if you like this recipe and want to check out more, be sure to look at my meal plan programs and my cooking courses online. I have one section that's specifically about soups and stews, and one of the soups that we make is a quinoa sweet potato chili, which is also amazing. Would be great with this coconut cilantro cream as well. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.